everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, #MovieBae. I am MovieBae, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a review over the Traitors US Season 3, Episode 7, and we're going to call this one, Thank You, Wes and Derek, because without you all, we will be lost. But before we get into it though, I would like for you all to consider subscribing to the channel. Here on MovieBae, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television, and if that is the type of content you like, you might as well hit the subscribe button and stick around. And if you find yourself enjoying my commentary along the way, don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up and or drop a comment down below. Now let's go ahead and get into this review. Y'all know the deal. If y'all hear paper, it's the notes, baby. It's the notes. Okay, here we go. So in the Traitors Tower, hold on, because y'all know I'm good for ranting and forgetting my slideshow that I prepare 10 minutes for. All right, so in the Traitors Tower, as y'all know, it's absolute chaos. This is when Danielle and Carolyn just got off of voting for each other. Well, Carolyn voted for Danielle voted for Rob. So per usual, on this season, the Traitors Tower is a hot mess, okay? So they're stuck thinking like, okay, well, we don't even know who we are going to eliminate tonight. And nobody can decide. And so Danielle even says, you know what, I could care less. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Danielle that said that. So Rob starts throwing people's name up. All right. What about Dylan? Oh, no. This is Danielle. No, we can't unalive Dylan. He's good with all of us. He believes in you. He believes in me. He can't do Dylan. All right, well, what about Derek? Oh, no. Can't do Derek. I love Derek. I've known Derek. We're big brother. I can't do Derek. Danielle, you just said that you could care less. And now all of a sudden you care? And now all of a sudden you care. So somebody throws out Sam's name. Oh, no. What good would that do if we unalive Sam? Honestly, though, what good would that do if we unalive Sam? But ultimately, of course, they come back for breakfast. They end up coming to a decision. Now, before though, Rob kind of left off with like, what happens if the traitors can't come to a conclusion, like they can't agree on who to eliminate? And I was thinking, no elimination. Everybody would think it was a recruitment. But oh no, they didn't do that. So they did come to a conclusion and they decided to get rid of Derek. I'm upset because one, I knew it was going to happen. Two, it literally was the best gameplay. In my opinion, I felt like it was kind of Rob's only choice because can't get rid of Tom. Nobody believes him anyway. Nobody believes Bambi Gabby. And one other person voted for Rob last episode. Oh, baby, these notes are all over the place. Who else voted for Rob last episode? Can't get rid of Danielle. She's a traitor. And one other person, I think, or that might have been it. But why would we get rid of those people? Nobody believes those people. Let's get rid of the person who was spearheading the round table. Wes got banished, so now I gotta get rid of Derek. I have to. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold y'all. If you watch the episode, you know the end result. And I feel like regardless if they got rid of Derek today or tomorrow, the end result was gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? So let's at least get out two good faithfuls that are good at traitor hunting. All right. So with that being said, Derek is the one eliminated. Now, before they went to sleep last night, Derek pulled baby Efron. I be forgetting what I called it, boy. He pulled him to the side and he was like, look, Rob is a traitor. And if I get eliminated, he's going to say that, oh, they got rid of Derek to try to frame me. I bet you he's going to say that. And he also shares with Dylan, and Dylan kind of witnesses that he got into it with Brittany. So Derek leaves Dylan with his traitor thoughts. Okay. Rob, Brittany, get rid of those two. All right. So with Derek coming for Rob and being eliminated, I immediately thought the Cage Boy theory has to come back up. The Cage Boy theory has to come back up because it was three of them: Wes, Derek, and Rob, right? Wes and Derek gone. Rob, only one there. Bob the drag queen threw that theory out a long time ago, and apparently he said, everybody thinks it. So that Cage Boy theory has to come back up. Rob, I know Derek came for you, but it was kind of like double-edged sword. You darn if you do and darn if you don't. So at the breakfast table, Danielle is crying super hard, bawling, "Ah, ah," because Derek was eliminated. Now, Danielle, stop with the tears. Want to know why, Danielle? Because ever since episode like 2, you have not stood up for who you really wanted to be eliminated. You haven't. You let Bob the drag queen take over. Rob came in and took over. You nor Carolyn got to eliminate anybody y'all wanted to eliminate for real. Y'all let other people take the reins. So I don't want to see the tears. Save them. Okay, baby, save them. Now, just as expected, Rob at the breakfast table says somebody is trying to frame me. And the moment that he told Dylan that, I said, Dylan, didn't Derek tell you that was going to happen? But honestly, like I said in my last video, Dylan, regardless if Rob is a traitor or not, you are in the best spot in the house, baby. You have a traitor protecting you. If I was Dylan, I would protect Rob at all costs. I would protect Rob at all costs, but not too much because you don't want to be, guilty by association. Let's proceed, shall we? At the breakfast table, Dylan. Wait, hold on. Did this right? No. Okay, here we go. Wait, Rob. Tom. Shout out to Tom. Y'all know I love Tom for his facial expressions alone, right? So Tom is starting to piece things together. Derek called out Rob at the round table. Derek doesn't come back. Everybody that goes against Rob doesn't come back. Y'all know Tom with his faces, eyebrow up, looking around the room. Something is suspicious. So after breakfast before the mission, a lot of the girls, the Bambis plus Sierra and Dolores, they're saying that Danielle was crying way too hard. She had like Derek was her long lost man and he just was unalived. And I was thinking, y'all don't know they bond. Yeah, Danielle crying hard, but she brought it on herself. But y'all don't know they bond. Big brother bond for life, okay? No, they weren't on the same season, but they're in the same universe, okay? That's why Danielle's crying. Y'all don't know. Shut up. I don't like y'all. When somebody in my last review left in the comment section that I was too negative and this is a great show, as if I don't like this show. I love this show. It's the best show on TV right now. Best show on streaming right now. But I got to call a spade a spade. I don't like them ditzy bitches. I don't like the ditzy bitches, okay? Let's proceed. So while the girls are talking about Danielle, Dylan pulls Rob aside and he says, you know what? Derek told me that you are a traitor, but I'll never repeat that to anybody. Emphasis on I will never repeat that to anybody. And Brittany, both of y'all gotta be traitors. He's like, Rob, if you are a traitor, that would suck, but I will never tell nobody. Okay, that's what he said. All right, so they decide to tell Tom about Brittany. Trying to paint Rob, of course, has to have a scapegoat. Brittany is going to be that scapegoat for this episode, okay? They try to paint Brittany based off of what she did at the round table when she tried to get baby Dylan Efron to change his vote and not vote for Rob, right? Yeah, not vote for Rob. So Tom says, you know what, man? It's just too much evidence going against you, Rob. It's too much evidence going against you, bro. I said, Tom, why would you say that to Rob, who you think is a traitor? If Rob is a traitor and he does not go home, you then say to his face, it's too much evidence against you and he is going to eliminate you the moment that he gets. Tom, you are a very brave soul, sir. So Danielle and Britt, they decide to link up and they call each other Comp Beast. And I'm not going to hold you. I was like, Now I did binge watch all the Big Brother seasons maybe 2 years ago, back to back. So my memory might be a little bit blurry, but Comp Beast. Janelle is a comp beast. Janelle, who's also on the Traitors US season 2 last season. Yeah, she was a comp beast. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all Big Brother knowledge might be better than mine. Like I said, it might be blurry, okay? All the seasons it tend to run together for me at this point. Comp beast, Danielle and Brittany. Okay, all right. I just had to ask. I had to ask y'all. Y'all might know. So the mission for this episode was kind of funny. They basically have to hold hands. Okay, the first person to break apart, they basically are up for elimination. All right, if you keep your hands together out of the people that you're going against, you get to get a shield for the night. So I was like, okay, well, what's the twist? And of course the twist was bugs, insects, cockroaches, pythons, cobras. Baby no. And I'm not gonna hold you. I would have been just like Chriselle let go of Dolores' hand before they even put the thing in the box. I'm not gonna lie. If I was partnered up with a girl, I would have nope. It's not even nope. Don't even put it in the nope. I quit. But if I was partnered with a guy, I'm not even gonna hold. I feel like my psyche would have just felt safe. I would have slightly turned his hand to where his hand was on top of mine, and I would get, not a lot of bugs and stuff on my hand. Protect me, okay? Help me, help me. That's how I would have been in this challenge. But long story short, Sam and Ivar get a shield, Sierra and Rob get a shield, and Danielle and Brittany get a shield, leaving Tom, Dylan, Dolores, Chriselle, Carolyn, and Gabby all up for elimination. But we all know Carolyn is a traitor, so it doesn't really matter too much, right? Now, also in this episode, we see that the traitors are all getting close to their +1. If y'all have been watching my traitor reviews, y'all know that I say, as a traitor, your number one goal needs to be having faithfuls on your side. Every traitor needs at least one faithful of the faithfuls on their side, because that person is going to go to bat for you at the round table every time. So in this episode, you kind of see the traitors getting close to someone, right? Carolyn is getting close to Gabby. For some reason, Carolyn trusts Gabby. And I said, Carolyn, Gabby was talking ish about you in episode 2, okay? Like, she was talking about you with her other Bambies. Like, don't fall for it, Carolyn. Gabby is a mean girl, okay? Well, as it appeared on TV. Oops, here I go ranting again. Anyways, Danielle and Britt, they squashed their beef. They're becoming close. And of course, Rob and Dylan are getting close as well. Okay. So I'm thinking, because all the traitors are getting close to a faithful, I'm thinking a recruitment is going to come up. I don't think there's going to be a traitor out tonight. I'm thinking a recruitment. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to it. After the challenge, of course, you got Rob pushing Brittany. And here's his argument. Well, why would I eliminate Derek? That just makes the target on my back bigger. Now, he's pleading his case to the Bambies and Sierra because they're not the smartest, okay? We got, I don't think Gabby, no, because Gabby voted for him last round table. So Sierra, Dolores, and Chriselle, that's who he's trying to get on his side. And those women, the women in the house actually have kept Rob in the house this long, if we're being honest. The guys, they hip to you. The women are like, lead us, Rob. Tell us, teach us your ways. So Rob knows his angles to work, okay? Brittany is, of course, questioning Rob, saying that, all the evidence is just overwhelming. Well, why didn't you vote with Derek last night at the round table? Because Rob would have been going home. Why didn't you vote for Rob last night at the round table if the evidence is so overwhelming? Yeah, okay, Brittany. Make it make sense, okay? And of course, Tom talks to Dylan, Ivar, and Sam about the same thing. How the evidence against Rob is just too big. It's too overwhelming. We got to get him out. Okay. Now, of course, Rob is telling Carolyn and Danielle that Brittany is the target for the night. They're trying to get back on one page. They're trying to stick together. So he's like, we have to stick together in this vote. Okay. And Rob has been the glue keeping the traitors together. So Danielle just reconciled with Brittany. So now we have a dilemma. Is she going to vote for Rob or for Brittany? Let's get to the round table. But before we do, I would like for y'all to consider subscribing to the channel. I feel like this video is going by fast, you guys. Was this, you know what? I know what it is. This episode wasn't that juicy. They spent a majority of the episode on the challenge. That's exactly how I knew that we weren't going to get a whole lot out of this episode. But anyways, consider subscribing to the channel. I do reviews, reactions, and commentaries to movies and television. And like I said, if that's the type of content you like, you might as well subscribe. I kind of have fallen into this niche of competition reality shows. I do RuPaul's Drag Race, The Traitors, of course, and Beast Games on Amazon Prime currently. So if you watch any of those or are interested in any of those, please check out the reality competition show playlist. I also last night dropped it's actually like my second reaction video, my second full-length reaction video, but I did it to a throwback reality talk show, Ricky Lake, and it was all over gold diggers. Okay, we talking about the traitors, we talking about getting money for the pot. The gold diggers on Ricky Lake was talking about getting money for the pot. Okay, y'all see how was that a good segue? No, y'all not interested? Okay, go check it out anyways. Okay, I promise you'll like what you hear, what you see. All right, let's go ahead though and get back to the traitors going into the round table. Of course, it's silent. Nobody really wants to start. And honestly, I was like, Rob, don't start. Because if you start, that's just too much attention on you, buddy. Try to lay low. So Dylan decides that he's going to start. And this is what Dylan says. He tells the entire table what Derek told him. And I'm thinking, oh, he's just going to tell them about Brittany because he told Rob, I would never repeat that to the group, Rob. And what does Dylan Baby Efron do? He repeats verbatim what Derek said to him, word from word, that Derek is suspicious of Rob, which everybody did know, but also suspicious of Brittany as well. And I was thinking, Dylan, you have literally just sailed your traitor bestie's ship. You should have just said, Derek wanted to express to me his concerns about who he thought were traitors, and he brought up Brittany's name. That's all you had to say. Dylan Baby Efron, that's all you had to say. So let's get into these arguments. So Dylan starts with what Derek told him about Rob and Brittany. Brittany says, well, at the table, when I told you not to vote for Rob, I was just telling you to go with your gut because that's what I was doing. Brittany, that is not what you were doing. Brittany, that is not what you were telling him to do. You're still salty at Derek for him getting rid of you on Big Brother. And that's what you was like, no, don't vote for him. Don't vote with him. That was what that was, Brittany. Let's not even. Okay. So Sam also brings up Rob. When Sam started talking, I said, oh, he speaks. He's here. He exists. Okay, Sam. Never heard your voice, Sam. Like how it sounds. So Sam mentions Rob. Okay. He says that, when he brings up Rob, this is what Sierra says. Ugh, girl, Sierra got my middle name, so it really, I have a deep distaste. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, we're gonna go with that for her right now because she's just really aggy. So she says, Rob already defended himself. He doesn't have to defend himself again. And I'm so happy that Sam says, yeah, he do. He do. This is exactly what this is for, to defend yourself. So he continues and says, everyone that you go for is eliminated. What's up with that, Rob? So here's Rob's argument, okay? He says, Wes and Derek must have linked up and decided to come for me. They probably got together and said, hey, yo, I'm a faithful, you a faithful, so we have to go for Rob, okay? Honestly, that is what happened. Fact, that is a fact, all right? His second argument, why would I eliminate Derek? Because that's just going to make the target on my back bigger. That's a good double bluff, okay? We like that. Third argument, Derek did not have a shield. So the only people that knew he didn't have a shield had to have been the people that was in his group the last challenge. Brittany said, well, he actually told people he didn't have a shield. Here goes Rob. Well, that's hearsay. Let's stick to the facts. The people that was in his group were Sam, Dolores, Chriselle, and Brittany. Now, out of all those people, the only person I feel like has the capability and the strategy to be able to pull a double bluff and put a target on my back and frame me is you, Brittany. All right, so now we got two people pointing a finger at Brittany. Dylan via Derek, and now we got Rob. But is that a surprise when Dylan and Rob are like besties? No, not really. So here's Brittany's rebuttal. I am a faithful, and y'all will be back here again tomorrow laying out the same evidence if y'all vote me out, Tom adds, and we'll be wondering if Rob is a traitor. I said, okay, weak argument, Brittany. Everybody with this, I am a faithful. That's their only argument. I am a faithful. Y'all are going to be here again, doing the same thing again. I said, Brittany, if I didn't know who the traitors were, I would not have bought just that argument alone. Tom kind of pitched it a little well, but I'm just saying, like, I just felt like that was a weak argument from Brittany. So it is now time for the votes. Okay. And how the votes are going, it's a lot of Rob. We have a couple of throwaway votes because nobody believes that Rob nor Brittany is a traitor. I said somebody gonna end up going home on accident by default because y'all just doing throwaway votes. All right. So with that being said, Rob does have the majority. Carolyn voted for Rob, and now it's down to Danielle. If Danielle votes for Rob, he is eliminated. If she votes for someone else, of course, they'll keep going to see who has the majority vote. And Danielle votes for Rob, meaning Carolyn and Danielle both voted for Rob, and Rob is the second traitor eliminated. Rob is the second traitor to be eliminated. Now, I'm not going to hold you. Before they showed Danielle's vote, every time I say I'm not going to hold you, y'all take a shot or something. I was listening to one of my reviews and I said, I really say that a lot. Like, okay, let's proceed. I just like, it was like, dang, you said that again? Okay, anyways. So, when Rob was eliminated, or before Danielle showed her vote, I looked at my mom and said, I'm not gonna hold you. Honestly, Mom, if they get rid of Rob, I'm gonna be kind of sad because everybody who I'm tuning in to watch the show for is going home. When the show was casted, I said, Danielle, Bob, and Rob, they have to be traitors. I'm here for them. I really didn't even know anybody else on the cast for real. I knew Robin, but not well. My mama watched that show, but like, I didn't know anybody else. Then they brought in West and Derek. I said, oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I like them. Now, everybody I like is leaving. So when Danielle flipped her card and it said Rob, I was like, ugh, you know what? Is the season over? Is the season over for real? Like, who left is there? Honestly, if they get rid of Tom, we'll talk about it later, but if they get rid of Tom, I mean, I'm going to still watch, but like, the comedy is gone. The comedy, the gameplay, the strategy, like, it's just dwindling in front of our eyes. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, back in the Traitors Tower, after the round table, Dylan said that, you know, he is sad basically because he lost his protection. And I said, exactly, Dylan. That's exactly why you shouldn't have even said anything at the round table. You should have brought up Brittany's name, put some evidence against Brittany, and that's it. But like he said, he didn't even really have much against Brittany. He didn't think that she was a traitor. He just wanted to bring that up to the group. Okay. But yeah, like I said earlier, like if I was Dylan, I'm going to keep my traitor bestie with me. And then at the end, because I know that you're a traitor, I'm going to vote you out and I'm going to end up winning the money. You know what I'm saying? You know, if your traitor bestie keeps you around that long. You know what I'm saying? You really got to play dumb to the fact, okay? So Dylan says, you know, I feel sad because I feel like the person who's protecting me is now gone. Now, Tom feels vindicated. Shout out to you, Tom. You finally getting a little bit of respect there, buddy. Don't let it go to your head. Because guess what? You're still up for elimination tonight. So back at the Traitors Tower, Danielle and Carolyn, they are finally, quote unquote, on the same page. Obviously, Carolyn is still skeptical of Danielle, especially since Danielle has gotten so close to Brittany. But as of now, they're going to let bygones be bygones, and they're super excited about eliminating somebody face to face. Now, up on the chopping block, we have Chrishell, Dylan, Dolores, Tom, and Gabby. And out of these people, you know, everybody did the turnaround and act shocked. So we really don't know for real who's going to be eliminated. But when they showed us next week's episode, Danielle said, I'm sorry, you're just too faithful of a faithful. So when I look at these people, honestly, out of all of these people, none of these people's name has been brought up. Tom's name has been brought up by Chrishell and Dolores, but that's only because they got like history with him and they just don't like him personally. Dylan Efron has brought up Gabby's name, but nobody else. So out of all of these people, you know what I'm saying? All of these people are faithful of the faithfuls. So I really don't know who they're going to eliminate. I kind of do think that it might be Dylan. Because Danielle and Carolyn, Dylan likes both of them. You know what I'm saying? But if you really think about it, like nobody has ever suspected Dylan. Like out of all of these people, like of course it was a housewife thing. Dylan suspects Gabby. Nobody really suspects Chrishell. And Tom, like I said, people just really don't like him. So I do think it's between Tom, Dylan, and Chrishell. I feel like getting rid of Dylan would be dumb. So maybe Tom and Chrishell. If Tom also got rid of one of your fellow traitors, regardless if you wanted that traitor gone or not, as a traitor, you have to retaliate. You know what I'm saying? Especially if people start listening to Tom. We don't want that. Let him get a good lead. Wait, you know what? Nope, keep Tom around because maybe he has bad leads and people will finally start listening to him and then he'll be getting out faithfuls and they'll be like, never mind. We might have to keep Tom. Okay, so I'm thinking now... Sorry, y'all. At this point, I'm thinking out loud. Dylan or Chrishell, but Chrishell might be the best person to get rid of, honestly. And I will be happy because Chrishell, if it wasn't for you, Derek would have a shield and Derek will still be here. Yeah, because Chrishell, you don't need a shield. Nobody cares about taking you out of the competition. Derek, however, is a high priority. He's a threat. He needs that shield and not you. All right, I feel like it's something else I wanted to say before we head out, but I can't think about it. If I remember, I'll leave it in the comment section down below. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please give the video a thumbs up. First off, it's Black History Month. Support Black businesses, okay? Support Black businesses. Give the video a thumb up. Push me into the algorithm. It really helps. The engagement. Drop your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And of course, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free. Everything I mentioned costs you free 99. Okay? Do your good deed for the month. Do your good deed for Black History business. Black History business. Y'all know what I mean. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.